In the last session, we learnt about the saints and the miracles performed by them. In part 4, we will continue with our journey of Yogananda's meeting with the enlightened saints. And today, friends, apart from meeting the saints with miraculous powers, we will also learn about a great Indian scientist. So let's start today with Yogananda's meeting with Bhaduri Mahasaya, the saint who could levitate in the air. Yes, he could raise his body in the air and remain in the air, defying the law of gravitation. Yes, Bhaduri Mahasaya, friends, though he was in his 70s, yet he was active and he displayed no signs of aging. He belonged to a wealthy family and he left everything to single-mindedly tread the yogic path. He gave us this beautiful teaching from his own life that if one thinks money will give them the happiness, then they are wasting their time. It will never do so, as money can only buy the material comforts, but not happiness. He had forsaken everything, saying that he is leaving just a few paltry rupees and a few petty pleasures for a cosmic empire of endless bliss. And friends, when we too taste this cosmic bliss, then we will discover for ourselves the all-pervading and infinite joy we had been missing all this while. Moving further, Yogananda met Jagadish Chandra Bose, and Jagadish Chandra Bose, we all know, was a biologist, physicist and a botanist. He made significant contributions not only in the field of physics but also made some iconic inventions in the field of plant science. It was his research that suggested that plants are capable of emotions and they respond to the emotions of love, hate, fear, pleasure and pain. And one can promote their healthy growth with the right talk, attention and affection. We have now seen so many experiments that show this. When we take two plants and shower one plant with all the love, affection and positivity, but on the other hand we express only negativity, hatred and anger to the other plant, then this directly affects their survival. How the first plant, it grows beautifully, giving all the flowers and fruits it is meant to give, and how the other barely survives. This is how powerful and strong our emotions are, not only for humans but also for the plants, animals and the mineral kingdom, basically everything around us. Because our emotions, they carry the energy, they carry the vibrations that reaches for whom it is sent. Another great contribution was that Bose instruments also demonstrated that it is not only the human beings that are subject to fatigue, but even the metals, such as the steel used in the scissor, they are also subject to fatigue and they regain their efficiency by periodic rest. Isn't it so fascinating, friends, to know that it is not only humans that need rest, but also the metals that need periodic rest. Going forward with the journey of Autobiography of a Yogi, Yogananda gets now an opportunity to meet another self-realized master who was so humble, who was so down to earth. He was called Master Mahasaya, though his real name was Mahendra Nath Gupta. Yogananda learned that Master Mahasaya could commune with the Divine Mother, and his joy knew no bounds, because after the passing of his earthly mother, it was the Divine Mother who had showered love and compassion on Yogananda. And so he requested Master Mahasaya to have a message for him from the Divine Mother. And Master Mahasaya promised and said that yes, he will have a message for Yogananda from the Divine Mother. The same night when Yogananda sat for meditation, he got a wondrous vision. It was the Divine Mother before him. And she said to Yogananda, "Always have I loved you, ever shall I love you." And she disappeared. Early next morning, Yogananda rushed to Master Mahasaya's house in expectation of a message for him from the Divine Mother, although he had already gotten a vision of the Divine Mother and her message. And Master Mahasaya said, "Didn't you already receive an assurance from the Divine Mother last night at 10 o'clock? And hearing this, Yogananda couldn't hold back his tears. Master Mahasaya explained to him that any prayer done earnestly with complete faith and devotion never fails to get answered. Yogananda learned many valuable lessons from Master Mahasaya, and in gratitude he wanted to touch the feet of the Master. But Master Mahasaya did not allow him to do so, saying that since God resides in your bodily temple too, so how can I let the Divine Mother touch my feet through your hands? Such was the grace, such was the glory and the humility of the great Master, Master Mahasaya. Friends, it's all because of this book and the other books written by Paramhansa Yogananda that we have the privilege to know about these miraculous possibilities, which otherwise would not have been possible for us to know. So whether it was the perfume saint, the tiger Swami, a saint with two bodies, the levitating saint, and others which we will know about in the upcoming videos, they all indicate that life is a precious gift, an opportunity to know God, and that we should not wait for death to liberate us from our imperfections, because we are exactly the same after death as we are before. Nothing changes, we only give up our physical bodies, and when we reincarnate, then we will bring the same nature with us. So if we die taking with us the characteristics of anger, hatred, fear, or jealousy, then in our next birth we will be born exactly with the same attributes. Death doesn't liberate us from our bondages. To change, we have to make the effort, and this world is the place to do so. So it's time to break the bonds of disease, failure, anger, fear, or whatever that makes us live in a cocoon of our own bad habits. And the way to get out of it is by self-effort, by meditating, by earnestly praying with faith, with devotion. That's it for today, friends, and as always we end the video with the cosmic chant, and today's cosmic chant by Master Paramhansa Yogananda is: O Master, may thy joy fill our days. O Master, may thy wisdom guide our ways. Namaste. May thy wisdom guide our ways. The time has come for us to see that there's but one reality upon the earth and high above, the truth that all was made from love, a love that calls to us to fly.